Hey guys, Kevin here again, or whatever you want to call me. I guess decided to come out and do a video today since it's not raining, and my last one got uploaded yesterday. So I figured we're gonna start talking about things like ritual tools and some of the other things that I've learned over the course of years doing this. And I'm gonna, I guess, describe the difference between actual tools and tools that you use for ritual and tools that you use in general with ritual. And I guess we'll start with a blade that I have used all summer with some slight modifications to the sheath. I have not modified this blade at all. I prefer it just the way it is. So we'll also be getting into some other stuff as well. It just seems that, you can almost use anything as long as it's, I guess, in the realm of ritual or sacred to you guys. So, I mean, you can go out and spend $120, $200 on a sax. You gotta remember emphasis for the ritual working. But in all honesty, I don't think you're going to want to use that for bushcrafting purposes unless it was kind of like hand forged for that, because those were actually tool knives as well. But ritual knives and tooling knives can either be the same thing or they can actually be different. So say if you're going for maybe a sacrificial slaughter of an animal, that knife needs to be able to cut whatever if you just lay the edge down on it. So that's a knife you're not going to want to like split firewood with or make feather sticks or anything like that, like I've used this one for. So anyway, about this knife, it is a Gerber LMF2 Infantry. I bought it in April. They mispriced it for $60 next to the Strongman. Somebody in their dyslexia, which was lucky and fortunate for me. Now this knife I have carried with me all summer. 5 months of testing with this blade. Sorry, mosquitoes. I guess we'll start with the sheaths and the modifications I made with it. There's not very much modification on any of this. It's more of just paracording. And I really don't like modifying blades. So one of the first modifications is that green and black paracord right there. That is if you have gloves on. Say you're cutting and you have leather gloves, you reach a finger in, unbuckle the snaps. The knife is now available. So then there's just the Leonard here. Now this gets in the way if you're using the hammerhead on here. That's what I'm just going to call it. The basher, hammerhead, window breaker, whatever you want to call it. This is in case you set the knife down and then you lose track of it. That's mainly what the bright colors are for. It's contrasted with black and orange, so it kind of stands out, because the knife itself comes in black, green, and this tan, and it's very easy to get lost in the wilderness with it or put it somewhere and you cannot see it. So I decided to Leonard it. We have quite a bit of connection options here as well. That's for your belt loop. That's mainly what I do. That way I can put it on either side. The knife can go in the sheath either side. You have the MOLLE straps, and then here you have okay, sorry guys, filming got interrupted. I'll probably just edit it the best I can. Anyways, you have these belt loops here, so you can wear it kind of like this. I honestly do not like wearing knives like that, and if I do, pretty much the sheath is kind of be like this. This has a pretty much black tapered off holder. I guess that's what you want. It's a clip kind of where it actually holds the knife. So one of the biggest complaints I've seen about this blade is that it's very hard to get out. Over time the handle does wear down where you can just pull it. When I first got it, it was very difficult to get out. So I remedied this in one of two ways. when I was around working, I would pretty much just do this to hold it in place. No, it's not going to do it. There we are. So I would pretty much just do that to hold it in place. And when I needed it, I unsnapped it, pulled the knife out. So when I was in transport mode, I'd make sure I put it down in that black clip. I guess that's for in case you do buy this and you're in the military and you're jumping out of planes. I guess it is an approved blade to use. So I've done everything from processed wood, feather sticks, tinder, cut small chunks of wood, basically put the knife in and pound it down with this blade. I've started plenty of fires. Every fire I've started with this blade has been magnesium rods. It's one of my favorite ways of starting fire. I've gotten extremely good at it in the last 5 months. So I don't know how well you can see this on that camera, but there's a lot of the wear. The serrated edge is very good for sawing. I was actually after one of the strongmen that had no serrated edges, but I saw this and it was priced about the same as the strongman, $60, because somebody marked it wrong, when in fact this is a LMF. And I'm like, well, I can't pass that up. And she kind of argued with me because they scanned the barcode. I'm like, well, it's marked for $60. I want it for $60. So anyways, the sheath has a little damage on it. These knives will get banged up. So if you're one of those people that are afraid of destroying something, this is probably not something you want to take into the woods and after you spend an actual $100 on it, because that's what it costs MSRP. But it's been one of the very awesome and good knives. So the handle does get a little messed up, but the handle over time, it kind of adapts to your hand. It does wear down a little, but then it's still a good grip after about 5 months of use. Like I said, I've carried this while riding my bike. I have carried this in the truck. I don't leave home without it anymore. It is one of the more everyday carry knives that I've had. It's either in the saddlebag, it's on my belt, or it's in my truck. And if I can't take it into someplace, it's hidden in the truck or wherever. Alright, so I've used this as a small ritual blade to help start fires. I have not, say, slaughtered the animal with it. I have not skinned an animal with it. I don't think it'd be much of an issue. It is very sharp. It comes with a sharpener in the sheath, which actually does a very good job. You need a file, or you need one of their sharpeners for the serrated edges, which as long as you keep this thing sharp, it's good. You let it get dull, it's a turd. This one is the stainless steel model. They went to stainless steel instead of the carbon, which I was very skeptical about it after reviewing it for so long. I know this knife has been out for quite a while too, but I figured I just wanted to make this video today, just showcasing some of the gear I do use. And I actually bought a Canon camera from somebody thinking that all the Canons had video mode to do my videos. No, that's not the case. It does everything but video. So I'll probably put the link up to the page of photography I've been doing. And as you all know that have been following the channel for some time now, or watching the videos, I'm pretty much laid up in my feet. I can't really go out into the woods and do this until I'm healed up. But so I process food, I've split firewood, I've shaved magnesium blocks with it, I've cut off mushrooms from trees, fat wood, I've cut rope, like I said, the only thing I haven't done is gut fish or anything else with it. So, but I think that's going to be almost it for this video. Special purpose ritual knives. I guess we'll just add this, but special purpose and ritual knives. Those knives are not to be touched with anything but what that knife is used for. So say if that thing is a razor's edge, and if you like drop anything on it and it will cut it, that's the knife you want to use for slaughter. That is the knife you want to use to collect the blood in the bowl for your loads and ritual workings. Yes, our focus pathways, some do have animal sacrifice, what it would be, but in that animal sacrifice, basically you're eating that animal. So it is the slaughter of the animal for consumption. It's just more ritualistic. So before everyone starts crying wolf, because I know it's just been a big thing in the community. But tool knives like this, you can use them as a ritual knife. Just be careful what you're doing with it, because it kind of holds that power. And this is one of these aspects of our focused paganism that people just don't seem to grasp or understand, is that any item used in ritual maintains that ritual power. So we'll go on and on about some other stuff eventually here. We have our Euler Hunters ritual coming up. I will be at that. I will pretty much just be hanging out. I won't be hunting this year. I'm just going because the place that we're going to do it, I love going. It's one of my main places I've gone where I have been at peace and quiet, and I have never been told to leave. So I guess now we'll end the video and I have to piece this together, thanks to people phone calls. This is off my phone. Like I said, I got a camera. It just doesn't record video of all things. So anyways, I will catch you guys later. Check us out at the Wolves of Blood and Iron on Facebook. Subscribe and like the channel and share my videos if you like them. If not, leave a comment. Constructive criticism is always welcomed. So I will catch you guys later. And the mosquitoes have found me, so they're starting to eat me alive.